takes the law a little bit of time to catch up with technology. The state of Tennessee just recently passed a law to give employees some privacy with their online lives. Before now, there really wasn't anything in place to do that. Attorney Jim Higgins with the Higgins Firm recently stopped by to explain. Jim, great to have you back on the show.
Thank you.
All right, this law just recently passed. Tell us a little bit about it.
Right. Well, it's added a little bit of privacy to your online life for your employment, and the laws always lag a little bit behind technology. Technology moves so fast, but there's this, and we get calls all the time in our employment law section, there's this, what can my boss know about me? What are they entitled to on my life outside of work? And what this law says is there's going to be some limits to what your boss can compel you to tell them on your online life. They can't make you give them your login and password to your Facebook account,
right?
Or to your Instagram. And before there was really no law saying that they couldn't. They can't make you friend them on your Facebook account or Instagram, which is interesting because when we bring someone into that world and make them a friend on there, all of a sudden they have access to parts of our life that the general public doesn't.
Absolutely.
Now, if you want to make your boss your friend, you can. But they can't say, hey, if you're working for us, we want to know what you're doing outside of work, so you have to give us access, you have to make us a friend on your Facebook. So
exactly.
it kind of gives a little bit more security, and if they violate that, they could pay a fine for each violation, they have to pay your attorney's fees. There's a little bit of bite to it if they violate these new rules under the law.
Yeah, it gives them a little more privacy. It's interesting, they talk so much about Facebook, but also emails. Can somebody get fired for an email they sent or got from somebody?
Depends, right? So in general, if this is on your work computer and your work email, I think your employer still has access to that. I mean, that's their property, so you need to be careful what you send.
Yeah.
Now, if your employer says, hey, I want you to give me your password and to your personal email and see what you wrote, then no. What the law does say is if it's something in the public and they find it, well, that's like anything. Then they can fire you for that if it's something that's against a work policy or for whatever reason.
Now, what about a picture on Facebook? Say you are Facebook friends with your boss. Can they fire you for something they see on there? Yeah,
okay, so here it gets back to what just the general employment law is. In Tennessee, we're an at-will state. So when we get calls, you can fire somebody for a good reason, for a bad reason, for no reason. You just can't fire someone for a protected reason. In Tennessee, you can't fire someone in the country because of their age, because of their religion, because they're pregnant, because they complain because you're not paying them overtime. There's a few things that of course we normally see in our employment law section. But if you post something on your Facebook, say, hey, my boss is a jerk, and they see it, they can fire you for that.
Well, good things to think about. Jim, thanks so much.
Thank you.
The Higgins Firm is serving Tennessee. Give them a call at 615-924-8500 or go to higginsfirm.com.